Ricardo is here. Okay, so we will show you the dashboard and we will show you all the different options on the dashboard. We will try to explain as much as possible. Please, if it's very important, if you don't understand something or if you have any questions, if you should repeat something, just let us know, okay? And we can anytime explain further, okay? So,
Okay.
so we will start with...
Let me translate a little bit. Si tenemos alguna, Héctor, si tenemos alguna duda, alguna pregunta, por favor levantamos la mano y nos van a ayudar. Yes. Go on, Elaine.
Sure.
I think there's even a translation. Can it be
change
turned
the
on?
language, but I'm not sure if you can do it will do anything. We can give
Let's
it a go.
try here. Transcript settings. Ah, yeah, maybe. Let's try. Okay. Can you
I'm not
please
sure
check?
it's
Can you please check if it's correct?
I
No,
don't think it
think
is.
so. Okay. Well, I will leave it. It's Spanish. Nevertheless, maybe
It might
would
be
help
better
a
to
bit.
change it back to English so that when it
You think so?
translates back. Javier, what do you think? Oh, you might not be able to see it.
Javier, does it make sense on the right-hand side what we are saying? Is it more or less correct or no?
So no. Prismia highlight that the language is changed to Spanish, but
Okay.
Oh, here's some of the transcript in chat. I don't think it's. I think it's garbage.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move back to English, and then maybe later we can do the whole thing as a translation.
Yeah.
Let's see.
May I read Spanish novel?
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start with me. The best way to get to Power BI is using this link that I've added to the chat. It should take you. You all have access. I am working on the row level security stuff in the background. Give me a couple of days, and you should have full access to everything necessary. I've just leave it to me, okay? I've had a meeting today about it just before this meeting, so okay. So when you click on that link, it should take you to our Power BI page. You should see something like this. Edina, are we going to be rebels? Which one will be using?
Supervisor.
Supervisor, okay.
Yeah.
Just so we're in the same place. You should start off on the learning summary here. So all of the pages are down on the left-hand side down here. You can click on each one of those and it will take you to a different report. When each report has filters at the top, and you won't need to change country, but by agency, if we look at the summary, you should be able to choose year, quarter, and month. The filters will stay on just this one page. They won't filter across multiple pages. So on this report, if I put in November, you'll see that if I go to this page, it is no longer filtered for November, so I'll have to redo it on this page. Okay. You can erase filters by clicking this button in the top right hand corner of each one. This works all, and you can completely wipe all the filters you've added using this button here. Clicking that. So do you want to reset everything? Yes. If you're having any difficulty viewing anything or something is unusual, you can click on this one and it will refresh everything on the whole page. You can, when you're here, you can change the views to make it full screen or smaller. If you click view, you can make it full screen or fit. If we do full screen, you can make it so if you want to take screen grabs for PowerPoint or anything, this is the best way to do it. And if you just hit escape too. I forgot to mention, if you want to multi-select, so selecting more than 1 month at a time, if you hit Control on your keyboard, you'll be able to select multiples. Okay. You can also export all the charts, any of them, to Excel. If you hover over here, more options and export data. You click that, it will give you this option, and then export, and it will give you an Excel document to download it. And it will just download it for you. It is in the same format that you've got it currently in, unless you've used summarized data. All the graphs cross filters, so what you can do is you can click on this, and if you hover over, it will show you details for that specific country. You can click into it and it will filter it, so these will filter, but you can also drill down into hierarchy, so this will go from country view to city view. And we can also use this drill down button to do the same thing, but when we click, so when we click on a country, it will zoom into it and it'll give you details from there. And you can still use hierarchy to drill down further and further, and keep using the hierarchy that way. If you want to reset the hierarchy, you can drill up and keep drilling up there. You can, if you need to, you can export the whole thing into PowerPoint or Excel or as PDF if you want to just send out a picture. And I think that's most of the tricks and tips. Does anyone have any questions on those?
Yes.
Javier was asking something in the chat.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's wonderful, beautiful. But my question is, right now, we all country must see what you must see if I click on the link just like that, because at least I in other countries we don't see information. No, I don't. Oh, okay. Perfect. Cynthia me dice que ella no verá, can see anything. I can see the map but empty. No sé, perdón, deme un segundito, let me translate. Chicos, ¿ustedes en el link pueden ver algo similar a esto o no?
Javier,
Mauro, Héctor.
yo veo los mapas, pero información nada, todo está en blanco por la información. ¿Quién carga la información? Es mi duda.
No, la información se carga a través de la app de Rex, eso es online.
Okay.
No, me refiero, bueno, esto que nos están mostrando es una demostración, esa demo. But in the link, en el link que les pasé, nosotros, todos los países, deberíamos acceder a ese dashboard. Entonces mi pregunta es, si alguno de ustedes puede verlo tal cual,
En mi
no
caso,
lo que está
no.
presentando
Acá en
Richard.
Acá en Argentina no, no. Yo entré al link y no se ve, Javi. Se queda en blanco todo.
Nosotros
Pareciera
tampoco
que
lo
no hay.
podemos ver en Ecuador.
Okay. Guys, Edaina, Richard, Mauro, Gisela, Ecuador, Hector, tell me that if they can access to the link, but they don't see the all information that
Yeah.
just
We
like
talked about this on Friday in our call, on Thursday in our call, and I've spoken to the team in the background to fix it. They're fixing it now. I'm seeing so soon we should be able to give you. You should be able to.
Today?
I can't promise today.
Yeah.
If it was
And
me
today or
today,
tomorrow?
it's not my. It's out of my hands. So.
Okay.
I'm trying to
But
get
soon,
to do it
quickly.
soon, hopefully, yeah.
Ok, chicos, nos dicen que esto se está arreglando ahora, que lo más probable es que entre hoy día, mañana, lo más probable, lo más temprano posible, pudiésemos ya ver tal cual la información que nos está mostrando Richard. Eso. Ok, Richard, understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So please try to just understand everything what we are showing, and then later when you have the access, you can check every option for yourself as well. But yeah, for now, unfortunately, it's only us who can show it to you, but you will have the access as well very soon.
Ok, gracias. Dice, perdón, Edina, que pongamos atención ahora un poco a lo que es la demostración y cuando ya tengamos acceso ya más o menos sabemos de qué se trata. Thank you, Edina.
Rich, you're finished, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I will show you all the different tabs, what you will be able to see. And I will explain what has changed, what are the new things. Hector, do you have a question? Because I can still see. No, okay. Okay, so first step here is the e-learning summary. This was previously also available in the dashboard. Here you can see everything regarding e-learning. So this is only relevant when you have newcomers to the team. So here, this is exactly the same thing. Here you can see with green, the ones who completed the course, with yellow, the ones who has the course in progress, so started but hasn't finished yet. And you have the red one for ones who has not even started the course. So this is only just like a top line summary of the e-learning. If you click on the e-learning detail, you can see on an auditor level, how are your auditors at the moment. So here you see the list of your auditors. And wherever you see the green value here at the course status, it means that the auditor already finished the e-learning and passed the test. Here, for example, where you see the red value, it means that he hasn't started yet. And then for the yellow, the course is in progress. So here you can get the very same information, but on an auditor level, so you can see each and every auditor's completion. Under the coverage summary, it is very, very an important tab. So here, this is pretty much the same as it was previously. Here you can see the effective visits, the ineffective visits, completed visits, scheduled visits, targets. So here, basically, this is everything regarding that specific quarter in terms of completion. And here you also have the very same information as previous. So here you can see how the audits are happening, how many you have already completed, how many of these were effective or ineffective. And what we introduce now is this color coding for the completion and for the effectivity. So wherever you see a green frame, it means that the value is between 95 and 100%. So it is the good result. Wherever you would see yellow frame, it means that it's between 90 and 85, I believe. And then below 85, if you would see a red frame, it means that there's something, some room for improvement, let's just say. but hopefully you would only see green and yellow frames here. Here, this is an interesting new feature for the ineffective visits. I mean, it was previously also available, but now it looks a bit differently. So here you can see the reasons of your ineffective visits. As you can see here, for example, now we had the most ineffective visits because of closed down stores. So if you click here on the focus mode, the system is enlarging it so you can see it even better. Under the coverage detail, you can see some information regarding effectivity, ineffectivity, but also on an auditor level. So for example, here we have this auditor and the system is showing all the ineffective visits from him. And you can see exactly what was the reason for the ineffective stores. So this is very useful when, for example, you feel like an auditor is making a lot of ineffective calls. You can just take a look here, what happened, what is the reason. And then this is a very good overview on an auditor level. Under the coverage map, this page improved a lot. So this was previously also available in the dashboard, but it was very, very slow. But now we have actually a very good, nice, improved map. So here, the green value marks the effective stores, the yellow value marks the ineffective stores. So you can see basically the very same thing as in the coverage summary, but on so based on the area. So Javier, for you, for example, it would be quite interesting for you to see all the markets you're working with. So here you can just check the effectivity and the ineffectivity based on the area. You can of course zoom on the map. And here you can just check wherever you see these spots and the values. Under the QC summary tab, we did not change that much. So as you know, the QC team is working here again. And here basically we can see a view about the QC target. What is a new thing and what we introduced recently is that here we have a leaderboard, which means that the system is ranking our agencies based on the accuracy. So this is a new thing. Please keep in mind that this is not the final score yet. So if you don't see your country here, please don't worry.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
the system is still processing the data from the old platform, so this is why it's not the full and correct score at the moment for everyone. But yeah, I recommend to check it every once in a while, and then I think this is very, very good thing for you, and maybe some motivation to the teams. If you see that how are the others performing and compared to them, how are you performing? So please just keep this in mind. And yeah, as I said, now it's not the final, it's more or less okay, but still there can be some changes. As you can see, we have a lot of countries below 90%, which is not true in reality. So this is going to be updated shortly.
So this is for Q4 for now. This information.
For Q4, you don't have any information yet because the QC team did not finalize the checks yet. So this is only for previous quarters, but of course it will be available for Q4 already, where you have when you have the deadline passed. Here under the QC detail, you can see every store which is corrected by the QC team on an auditor level. And so, for example, here you have the list of your auditors and all the stores which have been checked by the QC team. Here, if you click on the right, on the store name and click on the drill through option, and then QC detail audit level, the system will show you that specific store. You remember this page was also available in the previous dashboard, but now it's a bit upgraded. So now what you can see here is that every X and red value means some correction from the team. So here you can see the mistakes and what the QC team has corrected. And of course, here on the right-hand side, you can see the pictures. What is a very good feature and the new feature is that now you don't have to click on each and every photo one by one, but you can just hover over and you can immediately see the photo. So you don't have to open everything in a new page. But of course, if you click on it the same way, it opens the picture on a separate tab. Under Audit Check, I think this is the most used tab because here you can see the data and here you can see the auditor input. So here, same way, you have the photos, and if you hover over, you can see immediately them. Here on the right-hand side, you have the auditor data, so everything what the auditor has entered. What's a new thing here is that whenever an audit is QC'd, now you have a different remark. So as you remember previously, it was status was QC in the old dashboard, but now we have a little green tick. It means that the QC team has already checked this audit. And for example, now you can see that the system is ranking the stores based on whether they were QC'd or not. If you click on the arrow here, then the system will put to the top those stores which have not been QC'd. So if you would like to check the stores which the QC team has not checked yet, you can just use this view. If you would like to have them on the top, you can just use this view. But everything else remained the same, actually. Here you can browse from the CRM IDs, but here also you can copy paste the CRM ID you're interested in. Under the Gallery tab, here basically this remained unchanged. So here you have the possibility to filter for very specific segments you're interested in. So you can say that you would only like to see main placement stores in convenience retail, or let's select another one. So like discount stores, chilled cashier placements, for example. I'm just making something up. And then the system will only show you those photos. So I think this is a very cool feature. You don't have to browse a lot of pages with irrelevant photos for you. So you can just filter as per your preferences. What we did here is that we divided the gallery to kind of sub views. So now we have 0 availability, 0 share of shelf, 0 strike zone, and 0 cashiers. It means that, for example, if you click on the 0 availability, the system will only show you those stores for which the auditor marked 0 Red Bull available. So this is an interesting view if you would like to check these. Or, for example, 0 strike zone. If you click on this, the system will show you only those stores where the auditor said that there are 0 Red Bulls in the strike zone. So here you can use this view if you would like to have some specific information. But other than that, I just recommend to use the main view. And here you can also set your filters depending on placement, depending on store type. So I think this is a very, very good feature anyways. And at the very end, we have some reports. So we have coverage report, which is basically showing you everything regarding so everything is the same here as in the coverage summary tab. So effective stores, ineffective stores, and all that. And audit correction report is based on, yes, Javier?
Raina, sorry, what's about Gallery 0 SOS?
Zero share of shelf means
share of shelf.
Share of shelf. That's just an abbreviation. Yeah.
Ya. Es una abreviación de eso, del share of shelf, de la participación en aquel de Red Bull. Okay.
Perfect. So audit correction report is basically regarding the QC corrections. So everything what the QC team has corrected. Here you can see it in a form of a report and export it to an Excel. Time in store is showing you the average time the auditors are spending in each store format. So it can also be interesting if you would like to see that. Ineffective report, as the name says, show you information about the ineffective stores. address updates is, the auditors have the possibility to leave a remark at the end of each visit. For example, if the street name was incorrect, if the house number was incorrect, so they have just the possibility to leave some remark there. And here with this report, you can have that information. This USDP report is yes.
Dina, sorry, in this case of address update, the information come to the distributor because many times we pass the report of address update, and still the last queue arrive the same address, the same city.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I absolutely understand. This, to be honest, here this would be the Red Bull team's responsibility to check this regularly. But please, Javier, if you feel that for a specific country you were facing a lot of mistakes in the store, please definitely let me know, and then I will contact the Red Bull team to take a look. Because obviously the intention here is to remove those stores which has incorrect address or to update the address. But for this, we would need the Red Bull team's contribution. So please, if you feel that for a specific market you are facing this issue a lot, just let me know, okay?
Yeah.
But this is very good.
In every country, the same.
Of course, I understand, and this is not good for them either. So for the Red Bull team is now paying for these visits, which you cannot even complete. So obviously, it's not good for anyone. But please tell the auditors to keep sending us the updates, nevertheless.
Okay.
And here under the Learning Hub, you would see some training materials, the e-learning, the competitor sheet. So this is a very nice new feature if you would like to have some information about the program itself. If you're not sure about anything, if you're not sure about main competitor or anything like that, you can just click here, and then here you can have all the information basically you need.
Sorry, I look into this page a couple of hours, and I have to highlight access denied.
Yeah, so this is again something which Rich was just mentioning just before, that we are working on your access, and hopefully we will be able to provide it very soon, and then you would be, of course, able to see everything what we just showed you now.
Perfect.
Any questions from anyone?
Eso, chicos, ¿alguna pregunta? Bueno, básicamente nos mostraron un poco cómo es el nuevo dashboard. No tenemos aún acceso, pero el día de hoy, de mañana, ya tendríamos que poder verlo. No sé si les quedó claro cada ítem, si tienen alguna pregunta. Bueno, de todas formas, después esto se lo vamos a estar llegando, se lo estamos haciendo llegar a cada uno de ustedes para que lo revisen.
Okay. No, perfecto. En mi caso está perfecto. It's perfect for me and it's all clear and understand.
Okay, perfect. Many thanks. So the recording will be shared with you, and then please, if you have any questions or if you're struggling with anything, let us know, okay? And then we are here to help you with this.
I'll email you as soon as I get update about fixing your access.
Yes, thank you, Rich.
Richard, Daina, chicos, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Gracias. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye.